Hey there, and I'm going to do a quick BCL news article, and I have so much other things going on, but this popped up yesterday and opening up a brand new 2 liter of Coke, or not Coke, Sprite Zero. Yeah, I should edit that out, right? But as I always do, I had a new subscriber, and this person named Jevin Day, and he commented on my whale video. And Jevin, when you see this, and I told you I'd give you a shout out, thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to write all that, and I'm glad you liked my video. And this guy mentioned Requiem for a Dream, and that's a film I haven't heard about or thought about in a very long time. So yeah, Jevin said, I don't care if I get 1 subscriber or 20 or 30 or just everybody counts. Everybody means something, all right? So before we get into this news article, this happened yesterday, but the man is just suave and debonair and things like that. But yeah, so we're doing some good old Mr. Boston again, the strawberry. You already know what's going to happen because it's delicious, but I got to do it. It's part of my spiel, okay? You ready? Oh, yeah.
It tastes so good.
Let me put this down because this shit is so good. So right here, yesterday came out actor, the man, the awesome person that he is, Idris Elba. This comes from Bounding into Comics. He says that Idris Elba rejects identity politics. Awesome. Reveals he no longer refers to himself as a specifically black actor. I don't want to be the first black. I'm the first Idris. And yeah, the guy is just, I mean, I think in my lifetime, my top 2 have always been Johnny Depp and Denzel for different reasons. You know, they have different acting ranges, but I love the work that both of them do. Even a bad movie, I'll watch it. And I never one time thought of Denzel as being a black actor. He's just freaking Denzel. But Idris, he's got to be easily my top 5. He could be number 3, I'm not sure.
Still in the top 3.
But yeah, Idris, the guy's just got a presence about him. He speaks, the accent, and we all know that, well, he's easy on the eyes.
I am aware of the effect I have on women.
So, okay, let's get into this in a second. Enjoy my intro, and again, new subscriber, thank you so much, bro. Well, have fun with the intro. So Idris is saying that the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 star, I mean, that's his current film because he was great as Knuckles, I don't care. He played Knuckles so well.
God, he's so talented.
So he says that following discussions on his early childhood and the upcoming film sequel to his popular detective series Luther, The Fallen Son, it's on my to-do list. I know everybody talks about fucking Luther, and just, guys, again, there's only so many hours in a day. I'll get to it eventually. But he was saying Elba and Bilmes eventually broached the general topic of race. So they asked by Bilmes about his experience with racism. The published Esquire UK piece is formatted in such a way that the reporter's questions are omitted in favor of spotlighting Elba's response. The British native replied, "I'm always curious why this is fascinating to people. It's a question I get asked a lot," said Elba. "I don't go to my black friends in conversation and ask them to tell me about racism. Have I ever faced racism? Yeah, and no doubt. I mean, we all have. And this is also this current trend with Hollywood, and like it seems like America and places just everywhere seems like they're obsessed with that, where only one kind of person's experienced this, and we've all experienced racism in different forms. I mean, come on, it doesn't just happen to one group." So he's saying that elaborating on his seemingly annoyance at the premise of Bilmes' unknown question, the actor asserted, "If we spent half the time not talking about the differences, but the similarities between us, the entire planet would have a shift in the way we deal with each other." Bravo.
He's a very wise man.
Such an intelligent man. So he says, and he's not wrong, and I've talked about this in my podcast, which I don't talk about too often because it's separate from the YouTube thing, but as humans, we are obsessed with race, and he's right. And that obsession can really hinder people's aspirations, hinder people's growth. Racism should be a topic for discussion, sure. Racism is very real. But from my perspective, it's only as powerful as you allow it to be. 100% right. I just brought my son yesterday to my, he'll be on here one day, my little buddy Junior, and guy just turned 34. I've known him since he was in diapers, and he's just as dark as Idris, and he's like, he's like the uncle to my son, and we're different races, and it's just such an arbitrary thing that only certain people care about.
Stupid people.
To that end, Elba also then informed him, "I stopped describing myself as a black actor when I realized it put me in a box." And he's not wrong. "We've got to grow," he urged. "We've got to. Our skin is no more than that. It's just skin, rant over." I mean, just well said, and I've said it my entire life because
I bleed red, just like you.
It's pigmentation. It's right here. I mean, come on, guys. It's we all fucking bleed red. We all friggin' suck in oxygen. We all poop and pee the same color. And if you're pooping and peeing different colors, you may want to get checked out by a doctor.
Well, that's it. I just pissed blood.
So Elba further rejected Hollywood's penchant for identity politics by noting that rather than having his career heralded, Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm drinking.
I'm an alcoholic.
As inspiration for just black individuals, he wanted to stand as a testament to the potential for people who grew up in rough circumstances similar to himself. I accept that it is part of my journey to be aware that, in many cases, I might be the first to look like me to do a certain thing, recognize the actor, and that's good, to leave as part of my legacy, so that other people, black kids, but also white kids growing up in the circumstances I grew up in, are able to see there was a kid who came from Canning Town who ended up doing what I do. It can be done. So what he's trying to say is the man's a fantastic actor, but not just because the color of his skin, and anybody should be inspired and motivated to do what Idris did, not just based on the color of his skin. So, wrapping up his thoughts on the topic, Elba then recalled, I didn't become an actor because I didn't see black people doing it and I wanted to change that.
I'm a simple man.
I did it because I thought that's a great profession and I could do a good job at it. And he fucking can. I mean, Idris is amazing. I went to go see the stupid friggin' Beast movie. I wasn't a fan of it, but he was great in it. As you get up the ladder, you get asked what it's like to be the first black to do this or do that, and he's not wrong. I see it in jobs I've worked over the years. I keep my company out of this YouTube stuff, but yeah, I've seen it in professional stuff. People, you're the first black, whatever, for this company, and people get the whole diversity quotas and shit like that. So he says, well, it's the same as it would be if I were white. It's the first time for me. I don't want to be the first black. I'm the first Idris. Just well fucking said. Hats off to you, beautiful looking bastard, you, and you suave, debonair man. That's, I'm sure, probably well endowed, because let's be honest, he's nowhere near like me.
So smooth.
Yeah, so quick news article. I'm gonna watch some more Last of Us and make a quick review on that. And yeah, just a quick BCL news. Thank you, new subscriber. Because yeah, I said, people, you guys matter to me. I don't care, Jevin, if it's just 1, 2, whatever. Okay, so as we always do, I just got off work, but I'm always working. All right, so I'm going to check my time, pull out Bender, and you know how it goes. Ready? Let's just finish this. Okay.
This calls for a drink.
Now, regarding my job.
I hate my job.
And then I have to head back to work.